Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna do what you guys said. Not give up. I'm gonna plant some potatoes and hope that I get some crop from it. Everybody pray for that. Let's go ahead and get this all put together, get the potatoes planted, and then we'll wait. Okay, I bought these things here. These are two different things. I bought like, I think 4 of them to where it makes one big old square, but I only have enough soil to plant my potatoes. I gotta go get some more soil. But I'm gonna plant my potatoes in one of these, and the other ones I'll probably put together at a later date. But let's go ahead and get the soil made. Okay, this is my mushroom compost that I'm gonna mix in with this. Okay, I'm just gonna put this soil on the bottom, and then I'm gonna go ahead and plant my potatoes. I made these myself. You can see how good the roots are on them. They are sprouting. The eyes are sprouting really well on them. I got this one's Got 5 of those, and then I got 1 sweet potato. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I'll get some potatoes out of it, and sweet potatoes. I actually have sweet potatoes growing in my garden, so hopefully they're growing because I actually bought those eyes. Okay, I'm gonna put my potatoes down in the ground with the eyes up. Put the sweet potato way down here by itself. Okay, now I'm gonna make my mixture, put it over top of it, and water it. Hopefully y'all can see that because that is pretty bright. Whew, this is pretty wet. I got my perlite and my vermiculite. I'm gonna mix in here too. So I hit one of them and I knocked off the eye. I'm still gonna put it in there. Hopefully it'll do something. I gotta sit here and let the water run because it got a little hot sitting in the sun. Guess I get to water the grass with hot water. Hopefully that does nothing bad to it. Oh, it's coming out cold now. Or cool, a lot cooler. This is what it looks like now that I got the potatoes in the ground. I left the sweet potato one sticking up a little bit. Some of the potatoes I did have sticking up. That's why I broke the one by accident. Oh, now I'm gonna go ahead and give it some water. I know the soil was already wet, but all of it wasn't. Hopefully, I'm trying different kinds of things to get the potatoes maybe to grow. And this is supposed to be the lazy way, so we will see. Actually, the lazy way, you're supposed to plant it directly into the ground with one of these around it, but I don't have one that I can just lower directly to the ground. Well, that's watered, and that's it on that. Look how big these elephant ears are getting. If you remember them when we planted them when they were little, there's this one. There's this one. This one was just a baby. I mean, it's still small, but it's getting pretty big. And there's this one. I'm hoping he recorded himself planting these because I may be telling you this stuff and he didn't even record himself planting them, but they were small. And this one, of course, I think you've probably seen this one quite a few times. And this one, the biggest one of all, this is the one that is by the pool, and it kept getting too much sun and dying while the leaves kept getting real brittle and dying off. And so he took the umbrella thing here and turned it this way to cover up this stuff over here that was getting too much sun. Even this one, because it's not really in the shade as much, you can see it's, but of course these leaves die so quick and new ones start blooming up. Like this one down here, it's even putting off little babies down there. So, and there's also this one over here, and the banana trees, and a banana tree over here. It's getting redder and redder. It's almost ready. Got a couple tomatoes right there. Now that I sprayed that stuff, I really haven't seen any of them bugs at all, which I'm glad, because maybe they are the ones that were destroying my vegetables as well, like chewing on them, leaving marks and stuff like that. And then there's this one. I still haven't picked it yet. It's almost ready too. And there's one down here I just noticed. I think it's going to be red too. Well, I had to pick this one because, I mean, it is completely yellow, but it has some spots, so maybe I left it on there a little too long or something is getting at it. And when I tell you these things are small, let me show you how small. I also picked 3 cherry tomatoes. Yeah. So when I say they're small, some of them get this small, some of them, I have seen some a little bit smaller, but the majority of them do get a little bit bigger than this, but they're normally small. I don't understand why. But I walked around to make sure that there wasn't no stink bugs on the plants. Well, I found one. I think it's been 2 days. This is the second day, I think, since I sprayed it. If anybody knows, how often do I have to spray? Because maybe because they were so bad, I need to spray again. I mean, that's the only one I found, but I don't know. Trying to get rid of them, I guess maybe harder than I thought. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if you know if I have to spray it more often, or maybe because of how bad they were. I think this one's ready to be picked. And let's see about this other one over here. I mean, it can be picked. Oh, it's turning orange. I thought it was going to be red, but it's going to be orange. And then there's some green ones. But just to let y'all know, I did come back out and sprayed this stuff again, especially over here where I seen the bug, the stink bug, on these leaves, because these leaves are doing pretty good, and then the stink bugs were in here killing all these down here, but these ones that's growing from it is still doing pretty good. And even these ones, you can see the yellow tint to them where the stink bugs had got to them. I know that's what that's from, but if you look at the other end of it over here, these ones are still doing pretty good. And I have a cucumber growing down here, and there's 3 of them right there. In the last few days since I sprayed that stuff, it seems to be like the cucumbers are starting to sprout since I sprayed it with that stuff. And you know, I also noticed that ever since I sprayed it, there's a lot more bees and stuff coming around again, and butterflies. I wonder if those stink bugs cause the insects to stay away from the garden. If anybody knows in the comments, let me know. Also, this is my sweet potato. If anybody knows when I'm supposed to check it, if you can let me know in the comments as well. I've never grew sweet potatoes before. Well, I did try one time, like years ago. I tried growing sweet potatoes and they grew. I actually got sweet potatoes, but they were dry on the inside. They weren't like how sweet potatoes are supposed to be. They like so dry. Well, I came through this side and cut out all the grass and stuff that was growing. There is a few of like these right here. They're weeds, but they're considered the good weeds. So now maybe I can see stuff that's maybe attacking my stuff a little bit better. I cleared out this side as much as I could of the tall grass and stuff. Maybe this stuff that is growing over here. I know my garlics, I dug through there. There's nothing in there. I don't know what happened. Something ate it. A vampire. I don't know. Wait a minute, they don't like garlic, do they? I don't know, but there's nothing in there. There's completely nothing. So I pulled all the grass and weeds. This is it. I filled this green bucket completely up, and the red one over on the other side. Now around the outside needs done, but whew, I need to finish watering these flowers before it gets too late. I don't see anything really growing on this side around this stuff. A little bit, but not nowhere near as bad that was inside this bed and around all this stuff. Oh, and look what else I found. I had these right here that my apple trees were in that died. Well, after pulling all that stuff out, I found these. This is kind of like little rubber trees. And we have one big one. Now let me show you that one. I think they're the same as this one here that I found growing inside of this one. Which it looks like I need to put some more dirt down inside of. But the big one it's been there for years and I never have to water it and it just grows. I don't know what kind of plant it is exactly. It's like some kind of rubber tree plant. If anybody knows what the name of those things are, you can let me know down in the comments. While I was pulling the grass, I seen this down in there. I know it's been down in there. I just thought it was a regular brick, but this one seems to have writing on it. Can anybody tell where this might have come from? I can't tell in this spot right here. Ignore my dirty hands. I think it says Copeland Inglis. Maybe somebody can figure out what this Beham ALA stands for. I don't know if that's Spanish or if that's some other language, but if you could let me know what that says, that'd be nice. Where this brick might have came from. The hummingbirds keep coming in here, and every time I hear them, their wings make it sound like a huge bee coming up behind you, and it just gives me chills up and down my spine every time. I think they're coming in here to get some food, but then they see me and then they leave, but they give me chills. I just know that. I'm gonna leave this right here while I water the plants, and maybe I'll get some of the hummingbirds coming in. Well, I guess we'll see together if we got any hummingbirds coming towards this while I was watering. At least one thing, I guess I'll know how long it took me to water that part of the yard. But I did go through the video and check, and out of the whole 22 minutes of me watering this other stuff over here, the hummingbird came in and got the nectar once. It came back a second time, but it just hovered and then took off again. So I don't know, something scared it, but I got once at least. Now I've been wondering what this is, and I'm wondering if it's what I planted in here. And if it is, why is only one growing? I'm gonna check it out and see what it is. It is what I planted. It's a Maypop. Oh my goodness, these things smell so good. They actually smell like honeysuckle too. That's why I kept watering it, because I was thinking it doesn't look like a tree. I mean, it could look like a tree, like if the leaves were bigger. Oh my goodness. That makes me so happy. I planted it from seed and it actually grew. Now let's go check out the other one, see what it is. See if it's a tree or what it is. Do you think it's a tree? What do you think it is? Pause, write a comment down below and tell me before I show you what it actually is. See if you get it right. Well, it does say it's a type of tree. I guess when Casey's been mowing, he's been missing it out here too. Is so loud. Wherever it is, it's got to be up in the trees. That's where it sounds like it's coming from. There's the bees. I don't know if you just heard that bee fly by me, but apparently that's how they're getting their sugar water. They probably get it because the hummingbirds come along and they're drinking it and then they spill some, and that's probably where he's getting his from. Looks like I'm going to have to bring some more sugar water over here in a few days. They're drinking that up pretty quick. I've been seeing a lot of hummingbirds over here lately. Well, I'm coming out here to my garden to pick me some peppers because I'm fixing me some spaghetti and I don't have enough. I want some actual peppers, not the dry ones. Oh, if I can get it. There you go. There's one. There's two. I might go ahead and just get this one down here. 3. Give me some color inside my spaghetti. I like a lot of peppers in my spaghetti. And there goes Freddy. Well, you got the right idea. It's food. Go ahead. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Go ahead, run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Is that enough? You ran enough? Did you run enough? You done? Okay. Well, that's going to be all for the video for today. Go ahead and give us a like, leave a comment down below, and if you like our content, go ahead and subscribe. It's free to do so. We'll see you next time. Bye.